Hello everyone. The focus of this video is on applying academic theory and AI-driven data in a rapidly changing environment, combining the book of changes to discover the worthiness of our lives. Based on the most recent week, this video is created, based on economic and financial data that has been made public. The context of global economic adjustments was where our analysis using neural algorithms began. We need to surpass our competitors in this strange and ever-changing world. This video only provides a summary of the international financial situation in the past week. The current political and economic development situation in various countries is also discussed, with neural-like calculations being used to analyze it. Present a set of immediate viewpoints using the wisdom of the East, which has been cultivated for thousands of years. This is exclusively for educational purposes. It does not offer any actual investment guidance on any market. The video commences. We need to begin the class. Let's embark on a journey to explore the world. The global economy is characterized by its dynamism and complexity. Policy decisions, market trends, and socio-economic factors have a constant impact on it. Hence, we are endeavoring to discover the reason for the impact, in areas where the issues at hand are exaggerated or misplaced. To analyze the difference between the representation of facts and the reality, neural AI algorithm will be used in this video. Both volatility and resilience have been displayed by Asian stock markets, despite the global economic headwinds. Over the course of the past week, Asian indices have responded differently to both internal and external stimuli, indicating the changing economic fundamentals and investor sentiment. Japan's Nikkei index performed strongly, but Thailand's SCT index fell sharply. Japan's Nikkei index has risen significantly during this period, as if it was a resilient giant awakening. Even though there is a global trend of monetary tightening, investor confidence in Japan's economic reforms and stimulus measures has resulted in a rebound. New Zealand and Australia are maintaining their stability despite the uncertainty, but each is experiencing a small drop. These modest actions prove the market's relative resiliency to global market turmoil. New Zealand's fiscal management and Australia's strong commodity exports have been a shield against the current uncertainty. China is reminiscent of a dragon taking a nap. The Shanghai Composite Index, Shenzhen Composite Index, and CSI Index experienced drops and slowdowns respectively as the Chinese market cools off. It reflects the plight of the real estate industry, which is being suppressed by regulations. It had apprehensions about the ongoing influence of trade friction with the United States. Furthermore, the decrease in the index suggests that investors are anxious about China's current growth trajectory. Taiwan is having trouble with semiconductors, and the semiconductor industry greatly affects the market fluctuations of the Taiwan Stock Exchange Index. The index fluctuates sharply as global chip demand expectations fluctuate, which also causes investor sentiment to fluctuate. Increased foreign investment inflows caused the Philippine Sea Index to rise, and the outlook for economic recovery following the epidemic. The SCT Index of Thailand fell dramatically, which was the biggest decline in the region, because of domestic political uncertainty and the tourism industry that has not fully recovered. It appears that Singapore is facing a pivotal moment. The Straits Times Index in Singapore decreased, as it was a barometer of international trade due to disruptions in global trade. Technology and commodities play a crucial role in industrial changes following the epidemic. It is advised to concentrate on the changes in the technology industry structure in Taiwan and the commodity cycle that influence the Australian market, because the supply and demand dynamics of the semiconductor industry are crucial to the Taiwan market. Australia's mining and resource industries are capable of preventing inflationary pressures. European stock markets have been going through a period of economic adjustment this week. Russia and Poland showed strong growth, while traditional powerhouses like the UK and Switzerland experienced contraction, according to our observation. The sentiment of investors in the current economic environment is evident in all of this. In the UK, Brexit gloom continues. Concerns about inflation are causing uncertainty about international trade arrangements and domestic economic prospects after Brexit, as demonstrated by the decline in British market indexes. The Bank of England's attempts to balance growth and inflation are all part of their efforts, resulting in investors being cautious and adopting a wait-and-see approach. Germany and France are the pillars of stability in the Eurozone. The German DAX and French CAC index saw a rise, indicating that investors have regained confidence in the core economies of the Eurozone. Global headwinds have posed challenges to the economy. The green energy transition and strong industrial performance have kept these markets relatively resilient. The MOEX index in Russia managed to defy the trend and went up, Russia's geopolitical isolation has caused it to receive attention. The surge suggests either a reversal of sanctions or a domestic industry that is not affected by international pressure. The market is recovering from its oversold state. The WIG-PX index increased significantly in Poland and the Czech Republic, which reflects the region's economic resilience and the advantages of a balanced industrial sector. Italy and Spain's indices were both trending higher, indicating a gradual recovery from the epidemic-induced downturn as Greece's ASE index rose slightly. This can be traced back to the revival of tourism and services industries, which are crucial components of these economies. As in previous episodes of the film, the Danish OMX and Swedish OMX indices rose as expected, demonstrating the strong social welfare model that ensured economic stability. The market was impacted by oil price fluctuations, leading to a slight decline in the Norwegian OBEX index. Investors gained strategic significance from the balancing act between inflation and interest rates. Interest rate changes have a significant impact on the region's stock markets as the European Central Bank struggles with inflationary pressures. Investors would be wise to pay close attention to policy signals from the European Central Bank. Europe's green initiatives are paving the way for the growth of these industries. Emerging Europe is a promising growth potential despite geopolitical tensions. The Eastern European market's growth potential is exemplified by its strong performance. The tourism and service industries are anticipated to make a comeback in the context of EU-Russian relations. Central Europe is a source of inspiration for growth. The Czech PX index and the Austrian ATX index both surpassed their previous levels. The market that benefited from the strong industrial industry performance was able to outperform many of its Western European peers. In a stable political environment, thus encouraging investment. Investors' confidence in Hungary's policies and economic growth trajectory led to a surge in its stock market. Despite this, investors are still concerned about the potential for excessive government intervention in the market mechanism. In contrast, Belgium and Ireland must adjust to the new standard, with Belgium's BEL and Ireland's ISE2 decreasing in general. Concerns about the potential impact of Brexit are reflected in the changes. In worries about dependence on international trade as a result of a global economic slowdown. In Denmark, the OMX Copenhagen Index experienced a rise. We are of the opinion that Denmark's sound social welfare model and strong corporate governance have made it a popular choice for investors. Despite the decrease in the Icelandic OMX index, the market in Iceland is still recovering from the financial crisis that occurred decades ago. The Mediterranean is comparable to a spring bed. The MIB index of Italy and IBEX index of Spain are both demonstrating steady gains. Models indicate a potential return to normal for these markets, as they are starting to shake off the sluggish growth of the past decade. The emotions in Latin America are a kaleidoscope of colors. The Merval index in Argentina has experienced a significant increase due to the optimism of people about economic reforms and a favorable response towards the debt restructuring. However, this rapid growth also raises concerns about volatility and the underlying economic stability. Brazil's economy is showing signs of recovery and its stock market has surged, indicating that investors are confident about the country's gradual economic recovery. The stunning gains on the stock market in Venezuela, a country known for its enigma, are a reminder of hyperinflation and economic woes, but also a sign of the political climate's progress. Dubai and Abu Dhabi stock markets are falling like quicksand as the Middle East market is adapting and transforming. The Gulf region's financial centers are encountering difficulties due to the erratic oil market and the complexity of economic diversification. Canada's stock market grew slightly as a result of the strong financial industry and stable macroeconomic policies. The resilience of Canada's economy and natural resource industries is exemplified by this performance, which demonstrates investor confidence. This video emphasizes the urgent need for viewers to understand the real investment environment. The stories of regional challenges, opportunities, and investor sentiment can be seen in every index, regardless of whether it is from Europe's established markets or emerging exchanges in Latin America and the Middle East. The use of neural-like models in this video allows us to view global stock markets and assess the health of the world economy through lenses. The Asia-Pacific market offers diverse investment opportunities and risks. Nuanced strategies and consideration of regional economic differences and specific industry trends are necessary for investors. In the months ahead, it will be important to keep an eye on the market and pay close attention to any changes in policy that may affect global markets. European stocks displayed cautious optimism, but it was tempered by economic challenges as they took into account regionally varying economic fundamentals. The Book of Changes reveals that yin and yang hexagrams have a higher level of volatility. Investors who are discerning should choose a diversified strategy carefully, as there are many opportunities for making money. The launch of a surveillance satellite by North Korea yesterday caused condemnation from South Korea, Japan, and the United States, although it was expected. Recently, we have to pay attention to the trends and disasters caused by geopolitical developments and climate change. Geopolitical developments and climate change have caused us to pay attention to the trends and disasters. The analysis of this phenomenon will come later, but this video will conclude here. It's important to remember that the economy isn't just about one country, it's about a tightly connected global supply chain network. Watching this channel regularly helps you stay informed and make informed choices. To respond more effectively to the ever-changing economic situation, it's important to regularly understand these economic trends. I am grateful for your time to watch. If you find today's video rewarding, it's important to like, share, and subscribe, so please don't forget. In search of financial insights that are more easily understood. If there is anything you find interesting, don't hesitate to leave a message. I appreciate the support of all the viewers. I appreciate your attention. Thank you.